Yes! That corner. Failed timeout. Kablam! Ya boy! That was good! That was a spicy one. Okay. Whew! These flicks are getting mean. Oh, and he's dead. Rip. Ooh. Nothing fancy. Just gonna, for right now, we're just gonna open with the old ways. Welcome, one and all, to my 10 hours as Pyramid Head challenge. Concept's pretty simple. I got 10 hours to master Pyramid Head in its entirety, and at the end of those 10 hours, I have to perform a special little challenge to see if I truly master Pyramid Head or if I'm still a miserable failure. So, with that said, I'm gonna give you some brief context for how this video is gonna work, and then we're gonna dive right into this. To summarize how this video is gonna work, there are 4 phases. Each phase is about 2.5 hours, summarized in about 3-ish minute segments. During these segments, I'm going over what I was doing, what I was trying to improve, if I was having fun, and just generally how I was improving as Pyramid Head, and just some mishaps I was having on the way. So, with that said, let's dive straight into this. First thing I had to do for phase 1 was understand Pyramid Head's power, which thankfully is not very difficult. He has the technical sophistication of a slinky, so he has 2 buttons. One button, Rights of Judgment, which basically just sends people to the timeout corner, and Punishment of the Damned, which impales people, which does damage. Like I said, he's really not that complicated, which is nice, because most of the killers, especially for like the phase 1 of these kind of videos, I always struggle with what the heck their power does, but here, it's really simple. So I was able to just focus on gameplay. And let me tell you, that gameplay was embarrassing. Look at you being intelligent. Ugh, I hate these ones. Get back here right now. Kablam. Oh. Okay, so you cannot do that. That is in fact illegal. Blam. Oh, what? I really thought I had him there. And after watching that, you might be thinking, okay, so your Punishment of the Damns are absolutely terrible, like horrible. How about the Trail of Torments? Are those any better? Nope. Honestly, if I had to describe my Trail of Torment placement, think of a small child getting their hands on a crayon for the first time. And that's basically what my strategy was for the Trails of Torments. I kind of just like threw them everywhere and just hope for the best, which to be fair, kind of worked. But, you know, it was still not great, and there was no real thought behind them, so most of the survivors just avoided them. But I tried. One thing I did get really lucky about, though, in the early phase of this was my opponents were absolutely horrible. I think they had, like, each of my opponents probably had, like, 3 brain cells to their name. Like, my elo was so low, it was actually hilarious how bad some of these guys were. That being said, despite my opponents being absolutely terrible, I did catch a few problems. One thing I will say about Pyramid Head, 0 map mobility. That's like the only thing I really don't like about him. His map mobility, non-existent. Like, it is absolutely horrible trying to get around with this man. He is a giant, hulking, lumbering beast, and there is no way around that fact. Moving past the raw gameplay side of things, I had a blast. I'm gonna be honest, I felt like an absolute just a moron playing Pyramid Head. Like, I was such a doofus, but I was just having a lot of fun with him. Like, I don't know what else to say. He's just a fun character to play. Like, he's just so simple. He's satisfying. Like, I got nothing bad to say about him on that front. This is overall very, very enjoyable. This is just an enjoyable experience. For phase 2, I did some major homework. And when I say homework, I mean I watched about a 20-minute guide, albeit a very good 20-minute guide, of Pyramid Head. And for those of you who are curious, I'll have the video up on screen. If you are interested in Pyramid Head at all, go watch this. This was an absolutely phenomenal video. Huge shout out to this guy. But to summarize very, very briefly what I learned, there are 2 things. Firstly, and really importantly, I learned which perks do work and which perks do not work on Pyramid Head. You might notice in the last phase, I just kind of slap builds together and they really didn't work. So I had to figure out what the heck worked, and well, thankfully the video kind of told me everything I need to know. Basically, any perk that does aura reading is perfect for Pyramid Head for obvious reasons. So the second big thing I learned, though, was how to flick with Pyramid Head. Now, when I saw this man flick with Pyramid Head, I'm like, I want to do that really, really bad. So for the majority of this phase, I kid you not, I was just trying to figure out how to flick with Pyramid Head. And I'll say I got a little bit obsessed, to put it mildly. It was so bad. I spent like a solid hour just trying to figure out how to flick with Pyramid Head. I eventually figured it out. Okay, here we go. Okay, so I gotta practice this so I go kabam. I'm trying to practice this. So if I look this way and I'm gonna go that way. Okay, I might have it down. So I look this way and I go kabam. Okay, so I have to really time it right. And for those of you who are curious about how Pyramid Head flicking works, think of it kind of like Hillbilly, where right before you like go flying, there's a brief moment where you have a ton of maneuverability with your power, and then you basically stop dead in your tracks and your mobility goes to 0. Pyramid Head works roughly the same way, and it took me way too long to figure that out. Like, I think it took me the better part of an hour to figure that out, which was really sad. But when I did figure it out, I basically spent the entire hour just mastering this skill. And you might be thinking, Mr. YouTuber man, surely you did something else more productive during phase 2 than just trying to flick on people. And to that I say, nope. No, I didn't. I mean, I made a good build. I made my own pretty cool build that worked pretty well. So here's that build up on screen if you're curious. But no, I was just trying to flick the whole time. That's it. That's all I have to say for myself. One last thing I'm going to say before I end out phase 2 is my trails were absolutely terrible because I was so focused on flicking, I almost never placed down my trails, because in order to flick, you basically have to just like violently use your attack, and it doesn't give you any time to place your trails. And I just didn't use trails really at all. And I realized that towards the end of phase 2, I'm like, oh yeah, I should maybe try and master those a little more. So that was my goal going into phase 3, was just trying to get the trails down. But for right now, I was still trying to figure out flicks for phase 2. So we'll talk more about trails in phase 3. Going into phase 3, my primary goal was 2 things. First of all, I need to figure out these trails because I am absolutely underutilizing these things. It is embarrassing how little I'm using these things. Second of all, I should probably just improve what skills I already have. For example, my flicking, while it was okay at this point, could definitely use a little bit of improvement. So I spent some time doing that. And you know what? Initially, I was actually having a lot of fun. I should have mentioned this for phase 2. Phase 2 was also a blast, similar to phase 1. However, phase 3 is where things got a little bit bot ragey, let's just say. Right, stairs. Who put stairs there? Right, I forgot about those. I hate it when they just don't take any evasive action whatsoever. That is what always gets me, is when they don't do anything. Like, when they don't move, it's so it's so conflicting because I keep trying to flick and it's just not happening. These guys just don't want to do it. What? He went right through that. Oh, it's not gonna matter. He's gonna immediately get torn. He's gonna immediately go to prison. Remember back in phase 1 when I said that Pyramid Head having 0 map traversal will be a problem? Later? Well, it's officially later. And with my elo getting higher, I started to notice a few glaring problems with my Pyramid Head gameplay. In general, problems that would severely impact all of my games going forward. And just to summarize all the problems, because there were a lot of problems here, but I'm just gonna talk about the big ones. First big problem I noticed with Pyramid Head, straight out the gate for phase 3. Maps. He's very map dependent. Like, it's pretty bad. Like, for example, if the map you play on has any hills or slopes, guess what? You're gonna have a bad day. If your map is a large map, you're gonna have a bad day because the only way you can get around said map is your own 2 legs. And any good surviving team can take full advantage of that fact, and they can gen rush you like you would not believe. It is really bad. And to make all of this even worse, I was playing the Haunted by Daylight event. Now, you know, the smoke bombs were kind of annoying, but that wasn't really what I was annoyed about. What I was annoyed about was the void dimension itself, because if you've seen the layout of the void dimension, you know there are a lot of hills, there are a lot of inclines, and there are a lot of good spots for survivors to place themselves. And let me tell you, Pyramid Head, terrible, absolutely horrible in the Void Adventure, because Pyramid Head's power can't go up hills. He's slow. It's just not a fun time. He doesn't want to be in there. It's just a bad place to be. And guess what? Most smart survivors realize that pretty quick, and they liked hanging out in there a lot. And all of this combined to make what is effectively the worst Pyramid Head experience a person can have. It was not good. I was not a happy lad. I was having a bad day. And wow, did it show here. Coming out of the bot rage and general sadness that was Phase 3, I was a little bit overwhelmed by everything going wrong. And on top of that, it was Phase 4, meaning it was challenge time. The challenge in question for Phase 4 is pretty simple. I have to try and win one game with no perks and no add-ons. And just to really add a level of intensity, I only get one shot at this. So once I load up a game with no perks and no add-ons, that's it. That is the final game. I don't get any restarts. I don't get any resets. There's no second attempt. That's it. If I lose that game, challenge done. The video's a failure. You get the idea. So naturally, I was a bit nervous about that game, but I had to lock in, and so that is precisely what I did. I had a lot of practice runs of Pyramid Head, and I made sure that I had subpar perks equipped just to really get the experience of the perkless Pinhead, or not Pinhead, Pyramid Head experience, just to really hammer that in there. And I will say here's what I'll say about these practice games. They were effective, but good lord, I was not winning very many of them. It was kind of a bad omen, if I'm being totally honest, but I did learn a lot. I learned a lot of hard lessons. I was basically just training myself at this point, and you know what? While I didn't win most of them, I did learn a heck of a lot. You know, I improved my trail placement, I improved my rights of judgment, I basically just improved overall as a player, and in the 11th hour, that's really all I could ask for, and I did everything I possibly could to prepare myself for this final game. And I was about as ready as I could possibly be, and I loaded up what will probably be my last game of this entire video to determine whether or not I truly mastered Pyramid Head. So, please, enjoy the fireworks. Okay, here we go. This is it, the final game. We are on Crotus Pren. Okay, so first things first, we absolutely need to find out where these guys are located. And once we find out where they're located, we trail torment anything, you know, that they're around. Anything they might run to, any, like, you know, jungle gyms, anything like that. That should be a pretty easy down. Perfect, okay. Solid. Right out rip, we got it down. That's good. That's very good. I mean, it's not right away, but it's close enough. Hello? Anyone home? Waka. Oh, we definitely have somebody here, surely. No, never mind. Nope, that's where they were, over there. Seriously, I need to find these guys. This is getting insane. I need to fight. We need to, seriously, where is everybody, though? Like, genuinely speaking, I do not know where anybody is. Where the heck are these guys going? They just keep disappearing. They're like Houdini. Where is everybody? Oh, here we go. Finally, we find somebody. And of course, it's this guy again. Okay, I guess. This is literally the only dude I've found the entire game. And someone else just hit a trail torment, which sucks, because I don't know where that guy was. I was too busy focused on this guy. There we go. Finally, we have some decent information. Okay. I think it's safe to say they're on this side of the map, so I think it's reasonable they'd come in here, right? I feel like that makes sense. Nah, where is this guy? Okay, that guy just, once again, dude, that guy just disappears. Holy crap. Bro's like my dad. He's like, he's there, and then he's gone. Like, what are we doing? Finally. Oh my god, this is the first time I've seen you all game. The first time I've seen somebody that isn't the Fang. Oh my god. No way. I didn't even know there are other people in the lobby. I thought I was just by myself. I'll be honest. I thought it was just me. Oh, he didn't. What? Why would you pay? I respect the patience, but like, why would you do that? Ready, please. There we go. Okay, yeah, this is a weird game so far. I basically been playing hide and seek. That's what it feels like, but now I know where they're generally gonna be. Okay, that's cool. Love that. That's great. Right as I get a good idea of what's happening, of course, just instantaneously. Oh, that was a diversion. I'm so stupid. Crying out loud. Okay, they're gonna want this. They're gonna want this generator. We cannot let them have it. We have to hold it here. We can't even let them touch it, like not even a little. Oh god, they're gearing up. Okay, oh, I did hit him. Like, how did I not hit him there? Protect the generator. We must. We hold it here. I know that's gonna disappear really fast, but I just need a little bit of time. Oh, no, we can't leave it alone just yet. Never mind. Okay, we know where 2 of them are. Okay, we hit him. Okay, someone's over here. They're gonna wise up eventually. They're gonna be like, oh god, maybe we should go for the other generator. They're gonna figure it out very soon if they haven't already. Yeah, here we go. Okay, that works. That's gonna waste their time. He's gonna be in the oh, final judgment. Oh, get him. Perfect. Okay. Okay, 1 down. That's actually really big, but this is far from over. This is far from over. Okay, here we are. Yes, okay. Perfect. Opposite end of the map with him. This is getting really intense. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. What are we gonna do? Let's see here. Once again, we gotta trail all this off. All critical areas need to have some form of trail on them. We'll kick this. And this one doesn't have a lot of progress, but we might as well. No, I'm not finding them. Crap. Okay, that actually really sucks. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. No, let's not. We can't go to the void. Okay, oh crap. I didn't even think. I forgot about the generator. I'm such an idiot. Oh god, I'm such a moron. I completely forgot about that generator. What am I doing? Oh lord, where did they go? Surely not. Surely they went into the void. They had to have. Unless the scratch marks are just lying to my face, which is a very real possibility. I think I just, oh god, I've lost. It's over. There's no way. We're done. We're done. And that void sucked. That brought me in the middle of nowhere. I was really hoping that'd bring me literally anywhere more convenient. Nope, that's it. It's GG. It's over. It's absolutely over. Oh! Oh my god, we got him off. There's no way. Get him on. Lock it down. Lock it down now. Let's go for him. We'll commit to him. He played himself. He's panicking. I'm also definitely not panicking at all, guys. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not panicking. You're panicking. Okay, he went to the other. Okay, he's at the other exit. Okay. That's gonna be a tie. It's gonna be a tie. It's definitely gonna be a tie. How did they get him off? Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, Christ. This is actually, we're done. Oh, it's over. It's literally over. Okay, their teammate's throwing. Wait, what? Oh, he left. Where'd he go? No, where the hell did he go? Where is he? No. Where did he go? Oh, great. He just in time to taunt me. Oh, Pyramid Head! God, that's it. We're done. It's over. Oh my god. Oh. Yeah, I failed spectacularly. I'm gonna be honest. I could have absolutely made that game a draw if I didn't play myself horribly. I'm gonna be honest, that void play was so, like, looking back on that in retrospect, that void play was so astronomically stupid. I have no idea why I did that. That was really dumb. If I would have played that even like 4% better, I could have easily made that draw. Maybe even a 3K if I was lucky, but no, I played myself. And while the ending may not be particularly satisfying, it is a little bit poetic, I suppose, which is kind of sad, but either way, I hope you guys did enjoy the video, and if you did, you know, do the YouTuber stuff. Like, comment, subscribe. Comment about how much of a failure I am, all that good stuff. So, on that note, stay strong, stay clear. Spitfire out.